This is North Dakota Today.
Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to North Dakota Today. I am Phoenix O'Connor.
I'm Anna Johnson.
And I can't believe it is finally, I know it's not finally Friday, but it is Wednesday.
Goodness. We're halfway there.
Halfway there.
Hang in there, guys.
I think what it is I love the snow, but when I love the snow is best in November. But towards March and towards April, I just say, you know, I'm ready to see what green we have. I'm ready to see. I love ice fishing. I love getting outdoors. But I'm also thinking about that pontoon that probably needs to get pulled out around now. So if the weather would just warm up a little bit, I think I would love today a little bit more.
We throw the word fatigue around a lot in the office of like winter fatigue, weather fatigue, snow fatigue. Like, I'm not the only one, right?
No, we can't be.
That's a lot.
Can't be. I've just, you know, the 0 degrees, I can handle it January because December, because you know what's about it. But now I'm just like, okay, it's March.
Yeah. And then with gas prices, I'm like, whatever. I'm just going to stay home. I give up. I'll stay home. It's fine.
I was going to say, yeah, that's true. So we'll just stay quarantined.
Unglued Craft Fest is this weekend.
Yes, we're both very excited about that.
Yes, I am super excited to go. Also, there's some really fun concerts at Fargo Dome this weekend, so check out their lineup. And
I think you'll be lucky enough to.
Yeah, I'm going to Toby Mac, Crowder. Yep, it's going to be super, super cool.
I'm going to have to look at the Fargo Dome and see a little bit more about what they have coming up. Sounds like they have a lot of really fun events.
Really good acts this year.
Yeah, but going back to Unglued event, I think it'd be great because we should probably come with our cards ready because we can probably find some really good guests that can come here on the show because I do love our small business owners and I think we should definitely support local, but I love the good old, you know, doing the business out of your garage still.
Entrepreneurs.
Because for me, like directly, you're not just supporting them, but you're supporting their children and buying their little leagues and everything else like that. And I feel like that's really important, and I'd rather spend those couple dollars more knowing that it's going to a good place.
Totally agree, and they have some super creative ideas, things I had not even thought of. And when we had Ashley on the other day, one thing that I just adored, because I've been talking about making candles, and they had like the bread bowl, the wood bread bowl that they put the candles in with the 3 wicks, and I was like, that's my vibe.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. If you're thinking though that today feels like a Monday. Like it
feels like a Wednesday.
Yeah, it feels like a Wednesday. For some people, it feels like a Monday. You may have seen this on social media. There was a preschooler in Kansas, had a case of the Mondays. He was on his way out to the bus stop, and he did what we all sometimes want to do. If you take a look here, he's just like, nope, not today.
Oh, it's a case of the Wednesdays. We should call it a case of the Wednesdays. Right. Midweek, oh goodness.
Yeah, and his video went viral. Obviously, his parents shared it on social media, and I think his reaction is what a lot of us feel sometimes. But look at the point is, he gets back up, he gets on that bus.
Oh, he does. He finally does make it to
eventually.
school.
You don't see in the video. Yes, he does eventually go to school. Yeah. But yes, we all can understand with.
I think as a mom, I don't recall ever doing this when I was a kid, but my child in particular, there's a few times where she will put the, she'll take her temperature and it'll come back like 105 or something like really, up there. And I'm like, wow, I'm so surprised you're alive right now. Number one, like you are a miracle that you are living through this 107-degree temperature that you have.
Way to go, Ferris Bueller.
And, but it's funny. I think they learned so many little things on YouTube about how to do that. So I'm wondering if this little boy just didn't want to go to school.
Yeah, we actually have a rule in my house where if you stay home from school, you're in your bed the whole day.
That's a good rule.
There's no TV.
That's a good rule.
There's no fun stuff. You're in your bed, you're sleeping, you're reading, you're eating. That's it.
Yes.
And so they don't stay home from school very often.
It's funny how those punishments as a child or an adult rewards, because someone said, okay, you've got to stay in bed all day long and you have to read your book.
As an adult, I'd be like, bet. Like, let's go.
Right, nap time, absolutely. I will get that handled for you right now.
One of the bonuses of being an adult is you have PTO, so you get paid to stay home, which is also
as long as you don't run out of it. Yeah. And you work for a good company, of course, which we do.
And honestly, you guys, I never stay home unless I'm dying. I have not had one sick day in over 2 years at Valley News Live.
I think that it goes back to we probably love our jobs, we love people we work with, but if you're not working in such a friendly place, then sometimes you need a mental health day.
Yeah.
And I think those are important to take too if you need them.
Yeah, I do. But moving on, Wordle. Okay, before you came, we had Jordan.
Yes.
Jordan and I think twice talked about Wordle because it kind of became such a huge thing, and you haven't played it. Right.
I played Wordly, which is what I thought we were talking about, a while ago. But he was telling me that he has jumped in and he has helped a few of his friends. So just know that what we're about to say, I think Jordan was a part of why we have such a high.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah. So we had talked about it first when it had come out. Big deal. But basically, you're trying to solve this word. You put in a word that you think it is, and it tells you if you have the right letters, if they're in the right place. You just keep going until you solve it. Well, they just came out with some interesting statistics.
And
thank you,
North
Midwest.
Dakota was number 1, I believe.
North Dakota is the top state top state in terms of solving Wordle puzzles.
I want to say that we were number 1 or so. I know that we were definitely one of the best states, but I've just got to say this. I feel put any news anchor on this game, because there's a few times when, yes, we do read teleprompters. We can go ahead and throw that elephant out of the room.
Of course.
And I feel that just as an anchor, there's a few times where you see a word and you're like, well, that's, and you have to put the word together. So that's my thoughts on that.
I do remember, some of you may as well remember, there was a noon show, and I don't remember what the word, I think it was something like Minneapolis. Like, it's a word that we all know.
Well, we should, especially being here in Minnesota.
It took me like 5 times, and eventually I was like, we're moving on. Next, like some days
or there's missing words,
or you just can't.
Or you're supposed to read it one way and you read it a different way. So that's good. I'm glad that hopefully we entertain you. I'm sure we do.
For sure.
I'm sure we do.
No shortage of interesting moments here. But just to kind of tie everything together, St. Paul was the first city in the whole country for solving the Wordle puzzle. Their average was 3.51 guesses. North Dakota, 3.65 guesses. What do you think the top country is?
It was Sweden.
Sweden.
And that's probably why we have such a
Smart
Scandinavian
cookies.
area. So that would kind of make sense there.
Smart cookies in Sweden, 3.72, which, if you're doing the math, clearly means other states are dragging us down for our Wordle average.
Yeah, maybe. I think Moorhead, we need to pick that up just so that we can go back. But St. Paul has so many more people. So, I mean, when you look at population, of course, like a bigger populated area would win because they have more people. But I think we need to get an electoral college in for that.
Yes. Well, in terms of education and learning and all this fun stuff, coming up next, we have a team of elementary students who made it to the World Lego Championship, and we're going to tell you who.
But first, we have your local Steals and Deals.